everyone, and welcome to session 70. Oh, it's been a long day. Third time's a charm. Hello, everyone, and welcome to session 47 of the Little Wolf Knits podcast. My name is Brianna, and I am the dyer, designer, and human behind the Little Wolf Knits, and I am so glad to be here with you today. It is Monday, June 17th, and it is about 5:20 in the afternoon. It has been a very long day, and my brain is a little melty. So if I am all over the place today, if I have a hard time finding words, or I make lots of mistakes, please excuse me. I had to come on anyway because I have a few things to show you and a few things to chat about. Even though I haven't been working on that many different projects, but I am excited for you to see what I have been working on. So let's dive in. First, let's start with what I'm wearing. This one is so cute, and I do not believe I have worn this on the podcast yet. If I have, tell me when, because I don't remember it. But this is my C Street tank in my What We Like colorway, and this is on my catamaran base, which is a 75/25 superwash BFL nylon, and I love it. I know I showed it when I finished it, but the plumpness of the catamaran base is just like beautiful, and I wear this one all the time. It is giving summer, it is giving spring. I love the fit, it covers the straps, and yeah, we just love this one. We love this one so much. And that is a perfect segue into some of admin updates for this week, because we have a few updates coming very soon. First, I will say that the Hot Stitch Summer Mal is still going strong. It is so much fun. The Discord folks are chatting away, and that's awesome. Seeing all your posts on Instagram have been so much fun. I know Chelsea of Knitting Tipsy and I have been having so much fun, not only knitting our own things, but hosting and chatting with all of you. So if you still want to enter, there's plenty of time until August 6th. Make sure to post on Instagram using the hashtag Hot Stitch Summer Mal 2024, and check out previous episodes and my Instagram post that is pinned, I believe, on my bio for all of the rules and ways to win prizes this summer. The other thing that we have that's an important update is very much related to the Hot Stitch Summer Mal. It's a pattern release. Can you tell what pattern it is? Can you? Can you guess? I'll give you a second. There are two versions of it. Yes, it's the C Street tank. I have a curved, sort of high-low. I don't really like to call it a high-low because the back is not that low, but it has this curved shaping to it. And this is in my Follow Your Nose colorway, which was my Fruit Loops inspired colorway. And on my sunfish base, so you could definitely see the drape there. And then this was my second sample, which has the straight edge. As you can see here, it is a 1x1 rib, straight edge, classic fit. And I already talked about the colorway and all of that. But this pattern is coming to you live on Juneteenth. June 19th, this Wednesday. Potentially by the time you're seeing this podcast, I'm not exactly sure when this is going to go up. The C Street tank will be live. And if you're not a knitter or you knit and crochet, there is a crochet version for my friend MC over at Blame the Knots, and she made a sister pattern to match. The C Street tank that is crocheted has the same shaping options for the bottom, either the straight across with ribbing or this I-cord and short row shaping, and it is so good. It is so much fun. MC and I don't want to speak for her, but I have had so much fun working with her. We may or may not already be planning another collab. But no details on that yet. Just stick around and keep your eyes and ears open. The last admin thing that I have to say is there is a testing call that potentially could be coming your way soon. I know that is a lot of like maybes, but ooh, the lighting is changing. This is what happens when I podcast in the afternoon. The Third Ave Tee, which I didn't even bring here with me, the t-shirt that I showed last week, testing call went live and it went out to my wolf pack. They're signing up. It is going out to my newsletter. Oh, probably by the time y'all see this, I'm assuming it will be filled. This was silly of me. I'm just going to cut this whole part out. Maybe I won't. There may or may not have been a test call in my newsletter. If you're really sad and you missed out on it and you don't want to miss out on any in the future, make sure that you subscribe to my newsletter to stay in the loop on all things Little Wolf Knits, and know that my wolf pack, which is a Discord-based membership, so we have a 24/7 Discord with lots of different threads. It is not overwhelming. I like to say we're very chill, but there's lots of different topics. We have book clubs, we have Zoom knit nights, we do lots of fun things, giveaways, special threads for the mals that are going on. They get first dibs on testing calls, items that get listed in the shop if I drop like new accessories or things like that. Info on collections and patterns and all the behind the scenes for those. And then depending on what tier, some of them also are a part of creating Wolfpack exclusive colorways, which may or may not make it out into the public sphere at some point in the future. But they get my first tester call. They get dibs first for my tester calls, and then if there are open spots, it goes to my newsletter. That is all the admin. We'll talk a little bit about what's in the shop in a bit, but sadly, I don't have any finished objects. I think this is the first podcast I've done. Maybe I'm wrong. Let me know down below if I have done any other podcast without any finished objects. I don't even have anything that I could call a finished object. So let's just scoot right on into works in progress. My first and main work in progress this week is one that you've seen before, although it looks quite different from when you saw it last. It is my only project that I have put knitting work on this week, and I am totally okay with that because I am sticking to some goals. So you will see this is in my Converse Black Pearl Magic Bag, the wax canvas bottom. I love it so much. And inside, I will remind you of what yarn I'm using. This is my peanut butter chocolate Flava on catamaran. Can you tell I'm loving my woolier wools lately? Still very, very next to skin. I'm loving the plumpness. I don't know what it's about. But this design, y'all, I'm like choking. I feel like I swallowed wrong at the very beginning of this video and I've been fighting off a choke since we started. But this design, I think I have a name for it and I think it will be the E Street sweater. But it is, oh, look how cool this pooling is. I am loving what the skein is doing. Last time you saw this, I was still working on the front panel. I'm 99% certain of that. I had just joined for the neck, I believe, like this neck cast on in the middle, and was working on the front panel. Because that was last Tuesday, and that's when I podcast. So I'm 99% sure on this. Now, if you're looking at this fit, and you're like, that looks familiar, you would be right. So this is a very, very similar, pretty much the same fit as my low tide tee, which just came out last month. But it is worked top down, and it's worked top down for a reason. One, I'm not doing any tubing at the bottom, so I don't need it to be bottom up. That's the main reason. But I just prefer a top down and decided I wanted to see if I could do that with this pattern. It is a drop shoulder. I'm doing this with less ease than my low tide tees I've done. This has about 6.5 inches of ease as opposed to closer to 10. And I'm really liking where it is hitting me here on the arm. Pre-blocked, of course, but I'm really liking where it's hitting me because this has some fun plans. And it actually is going to be a long sleeve sweater that has a little bit of fun. With the sleeves, there's like a little bit of an opening that's gonna happen, and I'm very, very excited about it. I think last week I was talking about it, and I don't think I realized it until after I was filming. I thought this was supposed to be, how cool is that? I thought this was supposed to be my September design, and then I was talking to my friend MC, actually, and we were talking about our next collab, and I realized that this is actually intended to be my October design. But I'm making such good progress on it. My plan is to get through the body. If I get through the body, I might take this on vacation with us this week and work on the sleeve on the airplane and like airport when we are inside and there's air conditioning and it is not that hot, although it is a heat wave this week, so we'll see. But I think sleeve knitting could be really, really perfect. And I'm not going to want to work on the sleeves potentially while I'm outside in the sun at the pool or the beach. So I might bring this to just work on that. I also wound up some yarn for my next project because now that I realize this, I actually put my, I changed up my plans a little bit, but let's save that and talk about project planning after I show you my one other whip that I've gotten a good chunk of work on this week. I actually got a good chunk of work on it done today. Y'all motivated me and I am so excited. So this is a spinning whip and you might be like, Brie, what are you talking about? This looks the same as it did last time. You have an entire braid here connected to this bobbin on your Hanson e-spinner. I do, but you know what? This is the second half of the braid. I finished the first half earlier today and I was going to leave it disconnected and be like, wow, that's so nice. I don't even need to stress about it being connected. And you all know me. I realized if it wasn't connected, I wasn't going to work on it. But now it's connected. Look, just now I was drafting a little bit because I cannot stop spinning. So this is Atomic Fiber Studios. Fall is here and I love how this is spinning up so much. And I cannot wait to ply it. I know I've shown you Wild Pumpkin before, but I cannot wait to ply it and see how they look together. It's gonna be bright, it's gonna be moody. I'm so excited. And I think that one might be done soon. It will not be done by next week because we'll be traveling and I'm not bringing my wheel. But it could potentially be done by the following week. Maybe, we'll see. But now let's talk just for a second about project planning because things have changed a little bit. Things have done a little bit of a bag shuffle here, so I had to figure out what was what. And last time I talked about bringing this red berries on my laser base on vacation with me to work my second sample of my Third Ave Tee. And for now, that's not what I'm going to be working on. I'm actually going to be putting that on pause. And I think I might be working on this throughout July. So I have these two skeins caked up and I decided to move them to my beautiful sister cactus bag. I don't know if this is where they'll live once I start working on it, but for now, just to get it out of the other project bag that it was in, I decided to move it over and sort of put a pause on that for at least the next 2 weeks. But I am still going to use that to make my Third Ave Tee, my second sample, and I'm excited about it. I just realized I needed to work on my September design first. Ooh, what a mess. But I was looking and thinking what my next collection is that's coming soon. It is food related, shocker. And I was looking to see if there were any colorways that I had in stock that I could use for this next design for my September design. And this design is also the design that's going to be the collab with MC of Blame the Knots. So get ready for another knit and crochet sister patterns. And I found this colorway and I decided it was gonna be perfect. I don't know what is going on with me lately. You all have been here. Oh no, I made a little knot. And you're probably wondering the same thing. But like, Brianna, what is with all the pinks and reds? Are you in your pink era? What is going on? I don't know. Maybe I am. Maybe I am, but I'm not sad about it. This is my, oh, it's so fun. This is my Pico De Gallo colorway on my sunfish base. And I'm going to use, I scanned up 2 just in case. I'm going to use at least 1, but I think about 1.5 for my next design. That's going to be a really fun tank top that has sleeve options, which I think is perfect for September. It's still warm, so you don't want to be working on a thick sweater, but heading into fall, people are making their Rhinebeck sweaters, making their festival sweaters, I know, but as a little palette cleanser, I think this is going to be really fun. And like a lot of my other designs lately, it's going to be a little bit of a mullet pattern where it's business in the front, party in the back, and I'm so excited. So this is what will actually be coming with me on vacation this week to work on a new design. I should probably get some of that math going before we get started. I don't know if that's going to happen. Potentially on Wednesday I could do some math. Otherwise, I might do some math on the plane. We'll see. But these are now the 2 projects that will be coming with me on vacation, and I'm so excited. I also still am planning to bring, I recognize I'm not going to get all of this done. I'm still planning to bring my lemon cookies for a pair of socks, and I was telling Michael about it and the yarn, and he was like, oh, that's really sweet. And I was like, but the socks aren't for you. And he was like, that's okay. But I just gifted him socks, so that's okay. I will make him a pair maybe in July. He's so knitworthy. He wants so many things though. He wants more hats, he wants more socks, he wants a sweater. Socks maybe need to go on the back burner for now if I'm going to start any of the other things. But these 3 things will be coming with me on vacation, and we will see how much I get done. Let's talk just for a second about acquisitions because I got a few things in the mail. Okay, I know I said I wasn't buying more fiber, but Hikari Handmade, man, they get me every time. So they had an update, in which I noticed some of the colorways that I have that I wish I had bought more of were going to be back. And I said, if I can grab those colorways, I'll buy some more Rolags. And I just want to show you, these are the little, she throws in like a little bonus sample, probably, I'm assuming from like clearing off her board from other things. I don't know if she's blending different colors together, but look at these, and I'm so excited. I think I'm going to play with these on my wheel because I don't believe I have used Rolags on my wheel before. Did I do some sample spins? I did some of these, right? And I did little minis. I don't know, but I'm going to do that with these. Anyway, I'm very excited. That's so cute. But these are the 2 colorways I got. So I got a 50-50 of dusk, which is basically half and half of a colorway, half light and half dark, to make a flying pair. But I'm not sure how I'm going to use these since this is what I have more of. This little floppy Rolag right there. That's the way I'm holding it. This is what I have more of. This is dusk that I have. So now I have about 150 grams of it. I don't know how much each of these are. I did this last time. But I really like this colorway, and it seems similar to some other colorways I have. So I think I'm going to do some fun flying and whatnot with those. I never have a plan, everyone. Don't judge me. Just order things because they make you happy. That's what I say. And then the other one that I ordered, this one is fun. This one's called Endless Summer. And this one, again, blues, peaches. I love this coral, and it's so my vibe. Like, look at this. This is me. These are my colors. These are my summer colors, and I'm really excited. Is this 100 grams? I think this is 100 grams. So we'll see what I do with those. But they're beautiful and I love them. And I had to have them. And I love supporting small businesses. I know I have a lot of fiber. Did I show you my address? No. But I love supporting small businesses. So that's what we're doing. Okay? That's what we're doing. Let's talk about in the shop. Speaking of supporting small businesses. We have a few things in the shop, and most of them are things that you've heard before. We still have our Island Girl single skein countdowns available, so keep an eye out for those. Grab yours now. Keep an eye out. I don't know what you're keeping an eye out for. Grab yours if you want it, because they will be closing soon. As soon as I come back from vacation, I'm going to close them and send them out. And I have been sending them out as we go. I guess I could potentially keep them open through July as long as people don't care about them being spoiled. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do. If you want one, get one now. October Beetlejuice countdowns are still available. Spots are filling up. I'm not sure how long I will keep them open. So if you want one of those, also grab those. Our June clubs this is going to be our last call. By the next time I talk to you, will I have one more? I'm not really sure. Consider this last call for June clubs. Bridal bouquet, crown and anchor. They're right here. I will show them to you. I'm not sure if I will be podcasting again before I dye these. So just in case, bridal bouquet, crown and anchor. Don't miss out on them. If you want them, grab them now. They're exciting. I also have listed some fun accessories in the shop. Finally! I just made myself do it the other day. I actually did it. This is funny. I did the things that I've been pushing down on the bottom of my priority list instead of the top priority, which was great because I got a lot of things done that I wasn't getting done otherwise, but I still need to get that top priority thing done. And we're leaving on vacation, so it's stressing me out a little bit, but I think it was a good plan. Otherwise, I'm not sure that these would have gone up. But in the accessories section of my shop, you will see I've listed some bags from the Coven collective for my cookie collection. They are super cute. We have some Notion pouches. We have some large bags and some satchels from them. There are only a few, again, so grab them if you want them. We also have listed some porcelain progress keepers from my friend Wendy of Very Warm Stripes on Instagram. She sells these in her Etsy shop, but she did some wholesale for us that are very Little Wolf Knits vibes, colors, lots of teals, blues, earthy, brown sort of mixed in, and they are summery and perfect and amazing. They're so lightweight. I use them a lot. I know I've used them. I use my Valentine's set a lot this spring. Way longer than Valentine's Day. And I am doing everything in my power not to. Oh my gosh, I don't have to. I was going to say not to steal a few sets for myself. I forgot that Wendy sent me some testers of some of these colors. Some of them are not all the colors that we went with, but I could throw those on my projects. Oh, those are so perfect. I'm very excited. But those are in the shop as well for you to grab and add on to your orders. We still have some stitch stoppers from Fox and Pine that are very summery, some rollerblades, some flamingos, some flip-flops, I think some like daiquiris or something like that. So a few of those are also available in the shop. And don't forget that my cereal box collection is still available if you want to grab yarn to make your own C Street or Low Tide or anything else. I think there's some really great fall colors that would be great for Rhinebeck. Thinking about a red berry Second Ave sweatshirt. I may or may not have some of that pre-dyed, ready to ship. Just saying. Okay, I think that's everything that's in the shop. So let's just chat about life for a second. Life feels so chaotic lately, and I know this is all my own doing. You know, before you go away on vacation, it's like, I need to work to get all these things done so I can be done and not worry about any of it when I'm on vacation. That's what I've been stuck in. And I'm saying, it's okay, it's only 2 more days, it's only 2 more days. You can do this, it's really 3 more days, but I can do this, I can do this. Last week, we, for a date night, actually ate at home because we had food to make. I don't remember why we ate at home. And our bartender was getting surgery on her hand, so we weren't too worried about seeing her. So we stayed home for dinner, and then we went to see The Watchers. Did I talk about this already? I think I talked about this last time. Maybe I filmed last Wednesday. I think I did. We filmed The Watchers. I worked on the front panel. I talked about this on Wednesday. It was good. I liked it. Typical M. Night Shyamalan, but it was good. Then later in the week, Michael and I finally finished American Horror Story New York City. It was an interesting season. As sometimes I think happens with horror, especially American Horror Story, it's good. And then they take one twist that I'm like, took it too far and now you kind of lost me. And I think that's what happened with American Horror Story this season. Michael said the same thing. But we didn't dislike it. It was just, I was like, what did I just do? We didn't dislike it. It was just interesting. And I'm excited to start the new season. The next season is Delicate. And I'm very curious to see what it's going to be like. I don't know if Michael's excited to start it, but we will see. We then went home for the weekend. We saw my mom for a little bit, and then Saturday did a bunch of running around, a lot of vacation prep, and then we started watching Killers of the Flower Moon. It is so long, y'all, so long, and it is a slow pace. It's good, but it is slow. We watched about an hour and a half, an hour and 40 minutes, a full movie's worth, and I was exhausted. I was like, Michael, I'm gonna fall asleep. He was like, I really wanted to go get ice cream. I was like, okay, hear me out. I'm gonna take a nap on the couch. You go get ice cream. When you come back, wake me up and we'll finish watching it. We still have like an hour and a half left, maybe more. Apparently he went to get ice cream. He shuffled the cars. He went to get ice cream. He came home. I was out. I was not waking up. And he decided to watch some other movies and then woke me up at like 12 and was like, you should probably go upstairs to bed. So I did that. And then Sunday was Father's Day, so we saw my dad for breakfast and then spent some time at the pool before going to dinner. And I was just doing a lot of pattern work. I was getting my C Street tank ready. I was getting my Third Ave Tee ready for testing. Got that testing call out in the morning. So I was doing a lot of work on the weekends, which I don't love to do anymore, but that's okay. Today I had a training for work all day from 9 to 4. And then I had a client in my 12 o'clock hour. So it was a very, very busy day. But I wound a lot of yarn, got a lot of packages out as well. And then later tonight, Michael and I might be starting House of the Dragon. The new season's out. I don't love watching like one episode at a time, but I know there are going to be so many spoilers out. So we're just going to watch it as much as we can as it comes out. So we're going to do that tonight. Tomorrow we're going to see Inside Out 2, and I'm so excited. I've heard it's really good. I think I'm going to cry. I'm sure I'll cry. I cry in everything. But I'm really excited. And then Wednesday, I have a few clients, and then we pack up. We head to Jersey. We have our house all like watched and taken care of in PA. We head to Jersey, and then we leave from there. And I'm so excited. Our flight doesn't leave till Thursday morning. But we are going with our friends, I think I said, and it is our anniversary trip, and I'm really excited, and I just want to relax and like be at the pool and the beach and knit and read and listen to podcasts and do nothing that I don't want to do and eat lots of snacks. That's what I want to do. But I'm hoping that means lots and lots of knitting time, and I'm hoping that I can keep my promise on that. We don't return until next week, so I'm not sure when a podcast, if or when a podcast will be out next week. If it is, it will be later in the week. So I could potentially just take the week off and podcast the following week. If I do that, I might try and get a vlog out for y'all. We'll see. No promises, not on my vacation, on something else that I filmed a long time ago and have been waiting to get out. But I will talk to y'all soon. I'm not sure exactly when, but I'll be back soon, and I will have lots of progress to share. I feel confident in that. Until then, I hope that you take care of each other and get lots of knitting and crocheting and baking and laughing and reading and dancing and hugging and all of the things. Lots and lots of it. And I'll talk to you soon. Okay, bye.